Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Pikmin. Last time, we completed everything in the distant spring, which means we've completed all 4 worlds here and unlocked the final trial. This area is tough. This area is very, very tough. I would like to try and clear this on one day. That's probably not gonna happen, but that's kind of my hope for this area. But we'll have to kind of wait and see how this area goes here. So, for starters here, let's go ahead and take out 15 of these guys. Let's take out about 15 of each Pikmin type, I think. Actually, let's take out more blues than the others, because we're gonna need more blues than the others here. Actually, let's take out a few more here. Because, yeah, we're gonna need a lot of Pikmin types here if we're gonna want to do this day somewhat successfully. Because this day's tough. This day is very tough. I'm gonna try and get everything done here in one single day, but that's not an easy thing to do at all. Well, the beginning part of this isn't so bad, but definitely the later part of it, yeah, this day's rough. But we'll worry about that when we worry about it, honestly. No sense worrying about it for now. So we kind of just have a little bit of a puzzle involving all the Pikmin types here. We have some bridges that we gotta build with the blues. We have a stone gate that we gotta break down. There's a box down this way that we gotta push with the reds here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. There's a wall that safely guards them there. You have to do that with reds. You're not getting through that with the other colors, I would say. And that's gonna do that. Okay, now with the yellows here. Okay, I think that's the reds being done there. With the yellows, we're gonna go ahead and do this to get some bombs here. Okay. I think this gate only takes 3 Pikmin to break down, so shoot. Come on, get up here, you idiots. Yeah, I see the one there that's trying to take down the gate bare-fisted. That guy's gonna end up getting himself killed here in 2 seconds if he doesn't wisen up, and that guy's under the bridge. Oh no, I think I may have just lost the guy who's under the bridge there. Yeah, he's not living through that. Whatever though, honestly. We got pretty much everything set out that we were intending to go for here. This isn't the annoying part of the day. I'm gonna leave those guys up there for now. And that's gonna be done in 2 seconds. Good. I'm gonna take... The rest of these blues can go back. I'm gonna switch them all for reds here. Actually, I'm gonna switch most of them for reds, but I'm also gonna take a good number of yellows as well. I'm gonna take 31 yellows here, and another 25 reds. Blues aren't really very useful going forward here. You're gonna want the rest of these to kind of just be your reds and yellows. Just because we're not dealing with any water hazards here. We're gonna want damage and bombs kind of going forward here. And I guess we'll march on forward and get prepared for this bridge to not be done yet. Okay. Let's get that all done, and get prepared for taking this gate down. That'll be done in like 2 seconds. Yep, I just heard that finish up there. Didn't I throw yellows up here to pick up those bombs? Whatever. Oh, shoot. Didn't really want to fall there. Oopsie daisies. And we're making good progress now, but progress is gonna grind to a halt here because we got ourselves a very tough fight on our hands coming up here. Let's, throw our yellows up here to get some bombs here early. And the rest of these guys can start taking down this gate here. And any of our remaining yellows can start with these bombs over here. We're gonna want to build up a bomb squad here in a little bit. Shoot! I freaking aggroed that guy! Why did the final boss activate there? I don't know, but point is, final boss time. Emperor Bulblax. This guy is basically a souped-up Bulborb in all senses of the word. He sucks to fight. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, I actually probably don't want this many bombers here, honestly, but let's take this for now, I guess. When he does his tongue attack, you want to make sure he eats a bomb, and that'll stun him, and then you can throw Pikmin all on his face like that. He sucks to fight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This guy, he can crush Pikmin by jumping like that. And yeah. That's not what you want to do. If you're lucky, sometimes he can eat the bomb but not the Pikmin, but that doesn't happen too often there. Okay. Shoot! Okay, that worked alright, I guess. Yeah, okay, he got that guy. Don't stand too close to his explosive, because that is an explosive. Okay. Oh shoot, he got a couple extras that he was not intending to get there. Whatever. This fight seems simple so far, but it gets a lot worse about halfway through, which, if you notice, we're not even, like, at that point yet. Oh wow, that actually stunned him there. I'm kind of surprised that worked there, honestly. That did stun him a lot longer, though. That was really good there. Oh, shoot. Oh, God, that got a number of Pikmin there. Not my intended thing to do there, but still. I just threw one straight in his freaking mouth. That was kind of gloriously bad, but sure, why not, I guess. Not doing too bad so far, if I do say so myself. Yeah, now's the part where he gets bad, though. He has this jump attack that is not fun to deal with at all. It is a terribly strong attack that just... oh, it's bad. Oh god, I just threw like a ton of bombers at him that I didn't really even mean to throw there. Shoot. Okay, yeah, this jump attack's his worst attack, though. Can flatten Pikmin very easily. It's pretty fast. He doesn't really have a drop shadow, which can also make it a little annoying there. Shoot! Like, oh my god, I don't know what happened there. He can also just spam this attack a lot. Come on now, there we go. Okay, let's get a good hit on him here now. Come on, die, 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 die. We got him! Oh my god, we actually got him! Holy crap. We actually got him. that's it for the final boss of Pikmin. We only lost, like, 22 Pikmin. That's really good. And at long last, we found the final part, my secret safe. It's as full as ever. I'm glad that I persisted with my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop by and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hakatate. Let's go ahead and take some of these things back here. Well, let's get more on the piggy bank here. The day will automatically end as soon as you get the bank back. And again, we just took out the final boss. Not as much need to grow your numbers anymore. We have a lot of bombers left. Holy crap. I never showed it off here, but if you press and hold 2, I think? Yeah. Almar will actually fall asleep, and I think if you have the Pikmin to carry, you can get the Pikmin to carry him, but I don't remember how many it takes. Yeah. Not really a good function to doing this, but it's something, I guess. Oh. I want to zoom the camera in on it. Whatever. Can I show it off? What happens if you do it at the base here, or? Oh, they'll just take him to the onion. That's actually kind of funny. Boink. No real practical function of that, but it is kind of funny. With that, this is going to be our last ship part here. It's, being a heck of a journey, but yeah, that final boss actually went a lot smoother than I was expecting it to. But yeah, because my first attempt went terrible at this day, so yeah, finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hakatate. I also love this ending sequence. I really do. Aww. Bye, guys. Leaving our old friends behind. Now with all that, hey look, these guys are actually resilient and smart enough to fight this guy without getting eaten. We may have screwed up the ecosystem, but we helped a new species in the process. Now we get a nice, very cool look at a bunch of other onions. Some of these colors still don't really exist even to this day, which is kind of funny. But with every ship part, we've officially taken off and we're safe. We can officially head home after everything we've just been through. That was it for Let's Play Pikmin. Here are our totals here. The game, like, we got the best ending by getting all the ship parts. Whenever you get all the ship parts, the game just ends, and that's that. Yeah, we completed it in half days. Honestly, I can't remember if that's a personal best for me or not, because if you may notice, this is my first time clearing it on, like, this system. Back when I got the Wii U, I lost, like, basically all my saves of my old Wii games when I was transferring the system, like, the data over. So, whatever my records were on the original file, I no longer have, and I guess this is my first time playing through it all the way since then. But yeah, we lost 298, which is a lot. That is a ton of Pikmin lost. But we sprouted and survived, or we sprouted 1284 and 674 survived. So, you know what? Given that everything that's happened, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a maniac for killing a bunch of Pikmin, but we've made some pretty good time, though. 15 days is nothing to slouch at. So yeah, I don't think I've ever really came close to the 30 days. You get a ton of time. As long as you average 1 ship part a day, you'll be good, and some days you'll very likely get more than 1 ship part, so these are the items in the game here. Everything that's highlighted in yellow is required, and everything that's in blue there is optional. The Nova Blaster, Space Float, Massage Machine, UV Lamp, and the Secret Safe. Secret Safe, again, is the item in the final trial. That is not required to beat the game. There are kind of 2 other endings. One sees Olimar, like, if you get all the required items, but not all the optional ones, Olimar will still launch and still be able to make it off regardless. I don't think you see the shot of all the other onions and the Pikmin, like, looking off at you in the distance, because why would it, I guess? That's a cutscene that's programmed to happen in the final trial, which you need every part to do anyway. And if you don't do it in 30 days, I believe Olimar basically just kind of collapses, and then the Pikmin carry him back to an onion, and just that's kind of that. But yeah, let's save, and that was it for Let's Play Pikmin. So, this game is over 20 years old, and it's kind of grown a lot in the last little while, like this fandom here. What are my thoughts on this game? Well, where do I begin with this game, honestly? I really like Pikmin 1 a lot. I'm just gonna say that for the record. I picked this game up kind of at, like, I got introduced to this series through a bunch of Let's Plays on YouTube. I wasn't really into Pikmin, like, in its initial heyday. I knew what it was because I would see screenshots in the back of, like, the GameCube box, and I would see, like, things of Pikmin 2 and Nintendo Power, but I didn't really have much interest in the series. Even when Olimar came to Smash Bros. Brawl, I didn't really have too much interest with him in that game either. And I didn't really play as him too much either, because I didn't really like tether recovery characters in that game, but that's beside the point. By the time I actually got around to watching some Let's Plays of the game around 2010 era, and I'm saying Let's Plays plurally here, I watched more than one Let's Play. If you're thinking I watched, like, one particular one, I actually watched one before that certain one. And I really I really got into this game, and same with Pikmin 2, I was watching a lot of Let's Plays of that game. And I picked a used copy of this game up around 2011 and played it a lot when I got it. And it's something that I'm surprised it took me this long to get into Let's Play. Also, Pikmin 3 when that came out, like when the Wii version of Pikmin 2 came out and when Pikmin 3 came out, I got both of those games almost immediately, because, again, like, this was in the era before we got the Wii version of Pikmin 2, and I was almost certain we were never going to see that in North America, but that happened, and I picked that up, and I picked up the Pikmin 3 on launch day, and played that a lot as well. And we have a little bit of a enemy reel here. Got the Armored Cannon Beetle. I won't be reading all of these descriptions here, but you can see them on screen for yourself. I believe some of these are actually beta footage here of certain enemies that don't normally show up where they're supposed to, and also because this is the Wii version here, this was originally, I think, just like 4x3 footage from the GameCube. They added this nice little background for the Wii port of this. Get the bread bug, favorite creature there. Yeah, my opinion on the Pikmin fandom has kind of grown a little bit weird, like, since, because I know some people who absolutely adore this series, and I can honestly see that. I genuinely do like Pikmin as well, but it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I don't think we've ever shown the dwarf bull bears. These guys, I think, show up in the distant spring after a certain point. I want to say after, like, day 20 or maybe after day 15 or something. They're a lot, like, more annoying to deal with because they'll follow their parents around. But, yeah, actually, the dwarf bulborb there, that's actually part of the breadbug family, funny enough. We never actually see juvenile bulborbs here, and also freaking stupid bulblacks. Good old fiery blowhog here. I think when I separate my thoughts on Pikmin from kind of some of the more rabid fans that you kind of see around the internet, which I'm not going to name names, but people I don't really care to watch, if I'm being honest. There's a Gulix there, which you just don't fight in this area at all. They're only found in the impact site. But yeah, I like Pikmin a lot when I separate my thoughts on the games from, like, a lot of the people who claim to be really, like, diehard fans who beg for Pikmin 4 every time and cite this one interview that Pikmin 4 was near completion. I really find it hard to believe that's not about Hey Pikmin, because I swear it feels like it should be about Hey Pikmin there. There's a Mamuta there. I don't know, it's just a weird nitpick at the end of the day, but honestly, I do really love these games, though. Pikmin 2 and 3 are both really great as well. 3 is... well, there's probably Clamp. Forgot what the name of those things were for a while, but yeah, those things are definitely a little annoying, and you also just don't fight them in Distant Spring. These things are technically enemies. This thing sucks. I don't think I showed its poison attack off. It's the crushing thing that makes me hate this thing more than the poison, but... also, fun fact about the Puffstool, Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap used them as enemies as well, which I find really funny. I think I mentioned it in that Let's Play as well. These guys suck. Yeah, I'm glad I finally got around to Let's Playing a Pikmin game, though. I feel like that was kind of something that was pretty long overdue on the channel, honestly, but... I'll probably get to Pikmin 2 and 3 eventually at some point as well. There's this asshole. Thought to be a malformed larval Mamuta. I don't know how that happens, but okay. I'm not even gonna read that word because my brain's kind of like numbed out from that. That's also a really great face too there. But yeah, this is a great game though. If I really hope this does get like I really want Nintendo to make like an HD remaster of Pikmin 1 and 2 and hopefully bundle those together at some point. Or, honestly, I'd be down for a remake of this game, like a full, like, ground-up remake of Pikmin 1, maybe in the Pikmin 3 engine. Whether or not that would happen or not, that might be asking a lot, and there might be some weird, like, it might be hard to kind of flesh out, like, certain things about it, because I think one of the charms of this game is that, as old as it is, it's oddly simple, but... I think that, under the right circumstances, I think a remake of this game would definitely be really cool. The happy end. That is the best ending of the game, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching this Let's Play of the game. There are going to be some bonus videos here, and I don't know exactly what I want to do about these here. I might, because I haven't gone over challenge mode here, which challenge mode is basically a high score type mode, and I might show these off here. There's 5 levels here. You actually you do have to unlock all the levels in the main game in order for them to show up in challenge mode. I went into challenge mode to do a test for this recording session, and I didn't actually have Distant Spring or Final Try unlocked because I hadn't been to those areas yet. It's basically like a high score mode to see how many Pikmin you can grow in a day. These levels are slightly unique in this game, so I might do like a week where I show those off, like a Monday to Friday week of those. I don't know if it'll be immediately after this Let's Play ends or not. Maybe it might be. Because part of me would kind of want to like jump into doing another Let's Play as well, but my schedule for the next little while is going to be a bunch of shorter games, so maybe in between projects, if I have something that's really short, I might do one of those shorter, like, a week of the challenge mode stages. It's only going to be a Monday to Friday thing, so I think it might be fun to do some of those for a little bit. Yeah. Other than that, though, I think it's probably a good time as any to end this video off, because we're done with Pikmin. This is a good game. I think it's antiquated in some ways. I do kind of wish there was a lock-on looking back on it, but I do still really like this game a lot. Definitely a very unique game, and one that I think does have a lot of charms here. And eventually, at some point, I'll probably get to the other Pikmin games. We'll have to wait and see when that happens, but for now, I think that's as good as a time to stop here. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I've been Masterstarman, and join me back here next time for the start of something new. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.